Hey Scorpio, it's your girl Jamie. High Priestess. Back at it again with the general tarot reading for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, or Rising. Sun, Moon, and Rising, however you want to grammatically put it. For Scorpio season 2020, and I'm sorry that it's late. I wanted to at least wait until the sun was like 3 degrees Scorpio. It's now 5. The moon is in Pisces. Jesus, give us a break. And it'll be going into Aries tomorrow. And Mercury retrograde and Venus are about to go into Libra, both. Mercury in like 6 minutes, Venus in like 10 minutes at this point. So, excuse my delay. There's been a lot going on. Happy birthday. And yeah, bitch, we're drinking wine. It's Cabernet, yes, because that's where we're at in life. If you got it, light it. If you got it, drink it. Because we're going to get this work. All right. So energetically, what I was picking up for you guys. Something about animals. You may get a new animal or something with a dog. An experience with a dog, walking a dog. Things of that nature. Also, you guys' intuition and like, especially with this Pisces moon the last couple days, it's been a lot. Heightened intuition for your season is for sure, especially when Mercury comes back. Luckily, it comes back direct. But there is a heaviness currently. And I would say that it's better than normal scorpionic heaviness. It's lighter, but it's still heavy. And there is this like settling into new changes. Settling into the way it is. Some of you may be moving or may have to take up some kind of commute. There may be like moving studios or like working in a different place. But there is a shift in location and environment that I sense for some of you. I didn't ask for this yet, but I am shuffling. 4 of Cups. And we'll get to it, okay, because I'll take that, and we can leave that out for now. Bottom of the deck, Ace of Cups, though. Hey! Because this full moon in your opposite sign of Taurus, I took notes. I had to take notes, so don't mind me. On the 31st, there is this opposition of obsession versus devotion. So themes of that will be coming up. Also, Mercury going into Libra, Mercury retrograde going into Libra, leaving your sign. It will bring some alleviation, but it brings an alleviation, but then in 2 weeks, a direct Mercury comes back. And it's like a redo, clarity, a clearer view, thoughts, and an intellectual boost, and a boost of mental energy. So a heightened mental energy. So there's that to look forward to. But you're a co-ruled planet. Mars, which is currently retrograde in Aries, goes direct on the 13th of November. So like 2.5 weeks. And your other ruling planet, Pluto, is direct now, but is sandwiched between Saturn and Jupiter. So there could be themes of feeling stuck between trials and recovery from trials, taking it, and also stuck between like finding ways to take advantage of the resources that are available to you now, so that you can forge a new way. so that you can forge a new path. And Jupiter conjuncts Pluto, so that it comes together and crosses over Pluto in 2.5 weeks. And then luck paves a way for you, before you, a way made for you. So it's like, keep hope. There is definitely hope to be found. And you guys, maybe with this Four of Cups out, you guys may be really contemplating the past, being in a place of thinking how it has been, really trying to learn from your lessons. I do this every time, and just let Ash do what it wants to do. And good stuff is already presenting itself for you guys, especially my early Scorpios, like late October, early November. Good stuff's already coming up. It's already getting better. It's just, the last day of your season, actually, Venus enters and opposes Uranus, or Venus enters Scorpio, your sign, and it opposes Uranus in Taurus across from you. So expect the unexpected in love, in money, in ideas, in energy, and in your energetic flow. Expect the unexpected. But Venus will bring more intensity, which, if anybody can handle it, it's you. So for some, it's their happy challenges, and for others, for some it's happy, and I'll say, and then it's challenging for others. So there's that. And I'm actually going to keep this Ace of Cups. So far, we have Four of Cups, Ace of Cups. So some of you may be, feeling nostalgic, listening to old music, listening to older things you may hear from somebody in the past. You guys are just maybe thinking about the way that it was, thinking about ways to create, thinking about ways that you used to create when you were younger. Some of you also just may be in a place of like nostalgia still, just really looking back in the past and not really understanding the changes and the opportunities and resources that are available to you now. Things are really blossoming. Ace of Cups to the Nine of Cups. And it's like you get to do it your way. Look though. Ooh, I've never seen this before. The way that their arms are crossed. From the Four of Cups in the beginning, it's like this indignant, ungrateful frickin' child that is not present. And then in the Nine of Cups, it goes to this very self-aware, very prideful, reflective version of I did it my way. Really being able to look back. This is actually, this is Spirit is checking you guys on your nostalgia and your way, your style of looking back. Because the Four of Cups is this remorseful, ungrateful, regretful kind of energy. Some of you may be drinking about it, maybe drinking about the past, maybe overindulging. There may be something in regards to overindulging or underindulging, like keeping yourself from things. But the Four of Cups, he's reflected and looking in the past in a very ungrateful way. Arms closed off, unreceptive. Going from an unreceptive place to a place of crossing your arms and out of satisfaction, maybe being closed off because you have created the scenario that you want. You are feeling satisfied. You are happy. Closed off versus like guarded. So there is something coming up about your perspective and the way that you look back in the past. The way that you are, I feel like with this Ace of Cups in between the two of this, it's like Spirit gives you a new perspective. There's a new spiritual leveling up, a new spiritual awareness that takes place, a new spiritual connection, a new connection to the divine that really opens up your heart by way of gratitude. That's the difference here. It's like gratitude. There is an encounter with gratitude that humbles that ass and gets you to sit down and be humble and say thank you, versus looking in the past and being like, oh, it was so much easier then, or blah blah blah. It's just like, nope. Some of you, I don't even think you guys are here in this Four of Cups energy anymore. I think there was this period of just like, damn, that's how it used to be, but this is how it is now. You're starting new projects, studying new mediums, developing new skills. You guys are doing something different. Some of you are launching new projects, launching businesses. Some of you may have a really reflective memory on an earth sign or a younger earth sign around you, someone that you may be proud of. You see their progress. There may be a younger child, a younger earth child. Wow, that comes in. So Page of Pentacles, Three of Wands, Ten of Pentacles. There's like this burst of yellow, this burst of solar plexus energy of your human will. I hear sovereignty, like you stepping into your power in a different way. Those of you who are launching new things, who are some of you also may hear about hear good news in regards to a business, hear good news that leads to satisfaction. Some of you are manifesting new things. There's new businesses, things that you've launched out, ships that you've set to sea that bring back abundance, money, security, stability. Some of you are really, you quickly are feeling stable, coming from a place of really, it feels like wishful thinking about the past or how it was, to really being rooted and grounded in reality. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, that's enough. Bottom of the deck, Nine of Wands. So yeah, coming from a place of being battered, feeling like you've been really going against the grain for a while, feeling like, things have not been going your way, but being in a place of really craving to see clearly, taking the blindfold off. You guys have been spending a lot of time alone, and that alone time, I feel like, started off, downright sad, but now you've gotten to a place of like satisfaction, awareness, understanding. Some of you are reaching new depths in your relationship. Some of you, there may be someone from the past coming around that you have a new type of love with. Some of you get to spend time with family soon. You may hear there may be someone planning a trip. There may be long distance relationships, or like you may have to spend a few nights, maybe I hear like 3 nights or something, away from your security zone or your comfort zone. This is great. These are great messages. And I understand that you guys may have been in a place, like it took me days to be able to do this reading. This Nine of Wands is no joke. This underneath is the Hermit, yeah. And then the Fool. So it's just like, I understand the introspection, the alone time, the needing to reconnect to the divine. And when you reach out for the divine, it's like both ways. Look at this. It's like the Ace of Cups and the Four, that cloud with the cup is symbolic of the Ace of Cups. So the Ace of Cups from both ways, love coming at you, support coming at you from both ways, from ways that you're not looking at. Unexpected support. That's one thing. that's coming in, unexpected support. It's just unexpected love from the left, from the right. When you're not looking for it, it comes in, leading to satisfaction. And I'm not saying everybody that this is like your like person, your forever relationship, but for some of you it is. Some of you may be thinking about getting married. Your partner may be thinking about getting married, or if you are already married, there is just a resurgence of emotional commitment, a resurgence of physical commitment, of passion. This is very balanced. This feels very Libran. But this is really balanced energy. And by way of Libra season, balance has been restored, it looks like. This feels good. But I can't take my eyes off how this is like when you're not looking for it, and you may be in a place of like wanting to be sad. Some of you may just want to be like but Spirit's not going to let you, and the people around you love you. Some of you are definitely recovering from overindulgence, or there's something here with some of you are dealing with like sobriety issues. Some of you are dealing with like an unknown third party situation, or a third party situation that you're trying to like recover from. Some of you are in open relationships and you're not sure if you're cut out for this shit. Some of you, and then it's like it clicks. Something clicks. I'm not saying you're going to stay in that relationship. I'm not saying that you're going to stay in that narrative. But what I do see is you attaining emotional satisfaction. You guys starting a new cycle financially as well. You really have the opportunity to focus, but here in the middle is this Page of Pentacles, this Nine of Cups, Page of Pentacles. And it's like, to get to this emotional satisfaction, or when the emotional satisfaction hits, it leads you to start anew. There are new manifestations. No longer wanting to just work for a check. Some of you you can't work for a check anymore. That's why it's like you're thinking about making your side hustle your main hustle. And it's like you've already put some of you, if you've already put the work in, like people already know you for this, what you're thinking about pursuing full time, do it. Those of you who like, you have never, let's say you're thinking about going into tarot. Let's say you're thinking about starting, doing tarot full time, but like you haven't given any readings. No one knows that you are even interested in tarot really. Or let's say you have given a few readings and you, but you still don't feel like, yes, this is it, I'm comfortable. Don't. Study. Do more. So in comparison to that, use that analogy, for yourself. Use your own discretion. But some of you, if you've already been at this for, let's say, if you've been at this for like 9 months or so, people are consistently coming to you for this, go ahead and start it. But if you haven't, if you still need to study, don't go ahead and buy a website and a domain and all this shit and do the work. Like, keep studying. Those of you who are trying to work for yourself, there's definitely messages coming in regards to like business opportunities. Some of you are going to be receiving gifts. Well, of course it's your birthday, so yeah, you're going to be receiving gifts, things that are valuable, and people wanting to come and see you, possibly you coming to see, you traveling to see other people. Some of you something's coming up about possibly like turning your back on an old type of business or an old business idea, or possibly turning your back on something with family. So that's coming up for some of you. Some of you in Scorpio season will have to turn your back on something because of what you've already set in motion. Because you've already, like, you're figuring out how to really get practical about your passions and continue doing that, because it will bring financial stability, abundance, happiness, your tribe, security. It's just time to take the blindfold off. And it may require some alone time, but you got that. You're used to that anyway. Let's get into it. All right, Scorpio, let's get into it. Please clarify the Ace of Cups for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, or Rising for Scorpio season 2020. Now, a lot of you may be may have come out of Libra season feeling pretty apathetic. Some of you actually have I don't believe in accidents, so it may be empathetic. You may have been just feeling a lot of the drama around you. There may be a lot of people partying around you. A lot of people feeling just more festive than you are. There are a lot of people are using, like substance abusing possibly around you, and you're just like, people are offering stuff to you, making you think it's going to make you feel better, but you already know the difference between a bullshit offer and something that's actually going to enrich you. Please clarify. Ace of Cups. But some of you, so because of the company around you, you just may have been isolating a little bit. And that may carry over to the beginning of Scorpio season a bit for some of you. But either way, the turnaround is quick. From the Four of Cups to the Ace of Cups. You see what I mean now by from the left to the right. From the front to back. Like front to back. It just is coming in. Support, understanding, appreciation, new relationships. Please clarify the Ace of Cups. How does the Ace of Cups energy manifest for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, or Rising for Scorpio season 2020? Deep breath, Scorpio. Deep breath. Hopefully you've got a glass of wine with me. Maybe that's what that Ace of Cups is. So you're just like chilling, relaxing, because that could be something that's coming in just by way of the Almighty. A peace that surpasses all understanding. That really leads to a different kind of satisfaction. Look at all these cups. Granted, yes, we're in a water season and things get intense. Woo! The Star reversed and the Eight of Cups reversed. Wow. And then something else fell. And the Queen of Swords. This is how this feels to me. Some of you may be... It's like when you really open up and tell the truth, when you tell it like it is, when you get into a place of really articulating your truth. Some of you may be feeling sharp, maybe coming into a new awareness about why you were feeling hopeless, why you were experiencing hopelessness, why you subconsciously may have been in a place of, I hear like sabotaging, like some of you have been in a place of self-sabotage because you just didn't, you were feeling hopeless. Some of you there may have been really harsh exchange with people with air placements, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, heavy Aquarian placements. Both this is Sun in Aquarius and Uranus. So for some of you, I feel like there are unexpected connections with people with Aquarians, like Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Aquarius. But it's not long lasting. For some of you, this new awareness. It's like whenever you're speaking and admitting your hopelessness, or this do I stay or do I go kind of like, do I continue to invest? How am I pouring into myself? They're just hard questions being asked here. And I feel like there's something about a relationship to authority coming up here. And like authority being spirit, being the divine, being your intuition. Do you let that voice lead you? Do you allow yourself to be led by spirit? Are you ignoring hunches? Are you ignoring your intuition? Are you ignoring dreams that you're having? There is like this is really intoxicating right now to me. It almost feels like this portal or vortex of emotion. For some of you, it comes out like a hurricane. Like there are things to be said. Do I stay or do I go? And it's like when you tell your truth, there's intense support and connection and love available to you. But you got to tell your truth. And you got to open the portal of this emotion and make sure that you are doing what you can to be present in it. See how her foot is in it. It's just like you've got to be present in this well of emotion. You've got to be in it. You've got to feel it. You've got to express it. And what you are expressing is, should you continue to invest? What are you investing in? What parts of yourself are you investing in? And for all of you, it doesn't have to be a relationship, or this very much so could be a business or family interactions, creative endeavors. Please clarify the 9 of Cups. What should Scorpio be leaning into to bring in this satisfaction? Scorpio sun, moon, or rising for this Scorpio season. What can they lean into to bring about this satisfaction, this awareness, this emotional completion that wants to come in? The Tower. What can you lean into? So that's what I'm saying. It's just like leaning into the chaos. Leaning into the opportunity, like seeing everything as an opportunity for self-mastery. Leaning into your perspective. That's what I'm telling you. There's something here with very hard and fast shifts of perspective that are becoming available to you guys. Perspective, and it's like looking into the past remorsefully and doing emotional, like productive emotional inventory, and the arms crossed because of different reasons. This is this pouty, woe is me type shit that you guys are, really ready to be done with. And this is, damn, look at me go, look at me do it. Underneath here, damn, look at me go, look at me do it. And it just may look crazy for a while, and you may not understand. This is really what you can lean into, is understanding the chaos, understand the lessons that have taken place. This Mars retrograde, and especially this Mercury retrograde here, is going to generate some outstanding clarity. Shocking clarity. And I did say, you guys, that Uranus opposition is really, and that's what this Aquarian energy is here about. Let's see, what was it? Where did I write that? The last day of your season, Venus enters Scorpio and opposes Uranus and Taurus across from you. So expect the unexpected. It translates in the stars and in the cards. The unexpected, don't fear it. However it manifests for you, because it will manifest differently for all of you individually. I want to last card I want to clarify is this Ten of Pentacles. Please clarify the Ten of Pentacles for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, or Rising. Some of you are moving. Some of you are investing. I feel like there's homes. Some of you are looking at buying a home. Some of you may close on a house. Some of you are going to have family come and visit. There are people coming to visit. There's seeds that have been planted. Ooh. We'll clarify the Ten of Pentacles is you removing yourself from situations that you knew that you needed to leave. It's like you finally, this feels like this is something that you've already done. You guys have already gotten out of a situation. And you see the benefits of it finally coming in. And with the benefits, bring this radical change of idea and understanding, really a quick leveling up. That's what I'm telling you, from the Four of Cups to the Ace of Cups to the Nine of Cups, from the Knight of Swords to the King of Swords. This is swift reconstruction, collaboration, like you guys really getting in a place of getting your shit together so you can collaborate in a different way. That doesn't have to be stressful. Really clearing things out and understanding all the different competing passions within you. Some of you have multiple people pursuing you, or you're pursuing multiple people, and you really switch up your approach from that. You really put an end to the drama and get to work. But there is, for those of you who aren't participating and playing the field right now, you really get to the bottom of what you want to do, how many things you want to do it, how many projects you want to participate in, how much energy you have to invest in it. You really switch up your approach, put an end or dead the bullshit and get to work. Because this is the outcome, baby. Get to work. Let yourself be studious. Let yourself get methodical. Go ahead and hunker down on a routine. Get focused, because stability is coming. It wants to flow into you. Abundance wants to flow into you. And you deserve it. I love you. You got this.